Good morning, everybody. We are here. We are looking good today. It's beautiful outside. I'm telling you that right now. We got D's. Boom, baby. First in the chat. What's going on, Mr. Brian? Mr. Brian, Mr. Brian, Lemon Loves. Nick F. Good morning to you, Nick F. Megan, how are you? We got Tony D, Mo G, Chris, JB. How you doing, Mo G, Troy, Mo G, J Bones, baby Mo G, and J Bones. What is up, J Bones? Let's see what we got going on in the market today. Whoa, those are some old prices. Let's refresh these bad boys right here. We have AMC in the top left-hand side of the screen. AMC is sitting at $4.32. Have you seen a more stagnant stock awaiting the decision of this judge right here? Like, look at this, man. Boom, 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 boom. Sitting in like a 10-cent range over the last 2 weeks there. It is definitely patiently awaiting the judge's decision on whether or not Adam Aron screwed retail investors. We'll figure it out. $4.31 right now, down 0.35% of the day. Shiba Inu coin sitting at 784 points per coin, 0.25% lower on the day today. 2283 right here on GameStop, bottom right, sitting 0.61% lower. Bitcoin, oh my gosh, dude, still loving the same exact range with 30,600 points per coin, $30,600 per coin, proving to be resistance, and 30,000 proving to be support. Very nice day on XRP news, right back down the very next day to put us right in this little range where technical traders are loving Bitcoin. Does it break to the downside? Does it break to the upside? We will soon find out. The Nasdaq is looking good, guys. Like, look at this right here. Nasdaq tapping some fresh highs, sitting at 14,217. The Nasdaq continuing to soar throughout 2023. Absolutely beautiful gains, sitting at 14,217, 218 on the day today. Like we said, we got 432 on AMC, 2283 on GameStop. Dogecoin sitting at 6.9 cents. Ethereum sitting at $1,907. Shiba Inu coin 784. Bitcoin sitting at 30,166. Mullen Auto, wow man, Mullen Auto holding ground at 16 cents per share. Sundial sitting at $1.42. The SPY 450. BBIG 205. Interesting price action on BBIG, man. I can't believe this stock is not sitting at like 10 cents. Netflix sitting at 453.15. Highcraft Mining 46 cents. It is up 8% of the day today. QQQ 0.65% higher, looking good alongside the Nasdaq there. We've got Ape sitting at $1.88. MPW 992. Tesla soaring today, 288.10, touching 287.75 right now. And Novik sitting at 21.42, PID 18.22, and Joby looking solid right now. I don't know if Gorilla still has it or not, but Joby up 4%, $10.25. We're going to watch Bitcoin, see if it's able to maintain these levels or not. All right, we're back. We're back to the chat. We're back to the chat right now. What do you guys have to say in the chat? Wow, Poodle's in an AM live. Good morning, Poodle. What is going on, Pudgy? How you doing, man? I'm ignored. Never ignored, dude. The judge will be the catalyst we need. 10,000. Yes, JB, man. JB, you're going to get me in with the Reddit crowd. That is exactly right. You guys can clip this if you want. Send it out there. Oh, I got to pick that up. Send it out there to the internet. But, yes, the judge is going to be the catalyst we need to send AMC to our $10,000 floor. Does that make me a shill for saying the floor is only $10,000? Does that make me a shill for saying the judge needs to decide against Adam Aron to send the price of AMC higher? I just don't understand, because I guarantee there's people out there that believe the only way we move higher is if the judge decides in favor of Adam Aron, which literally makes no sense. It's a complete contradiction to the actual price action that we have seen over the last several months. Anytime this decision comes to be, Ape rips higher and AMC rips lower. So it is so like counterintuitive that I don't understand their thought process. And then I know when it happens and the AMC moves lower and the Ape rips higher, it's gonna be the naked shorts at it again, man. The naked shorts are at it again, driving the price of AMC lower. Not the judge's decision to let Adam Aron basically run over retail investors. Bitcoin ETF approved? Ah, snap. Let's see which one was approved. I did not see the news yet this morning. Kalani, what is going on? Hemi Life, how you doing? Good morning, senor. Senor. Buenos dias, Felix. How are you? First in the chat and late to the stream. D's, man. D's, what are we going to do with you, D's? What are we going to do with you? I don't know what we're going to do with you, D's. We got to do something with you, though. Let's look up... Whoa, don't want to click that. Let's look up some Bitcoin news. See if we've got anything out there. Let's see. Let's look up Bitcoin ETF. Okay. Alright, so this seems to be, it doesn't necessarily mean that they have approved it, right? But the SEC formally accepts BlackRock's spot Bitcoin ETF application for review. I don't know if they have approved it yet or not, but they have accepted the application. And we know, okay, we know that Gary Gensler is in the pocket of these Wall Street cronies. He is one of them himself, and he will be approving it almost guaranteed. Because, well, he can't own the cryptocurrency exchanges now. That's been made public by the judge in the Ripple's decision. So I guess he's gonna have to do his best to allow Bitcoin, allow these Bitcoin ETFs and allow BlackRock and these major institutions to overtake the cryptocurrency exchanges. Gary Gensler probably gonna approve that faster than it hits his desk, man. How are you? You know what, Marcin? Doing good. How are you? Hopefully you're doing well. Apparently BlackRock, according to article headlines. You good? You good, Marcin? I hope so. Hello, everybody. Spooky. Oh, bum, Spooky. Oh, bum. Go get that green name, Spooky. What are you doing in here right now with that gray name? There you go. Guess who's back? Back again. Sarah's back. With 50 Shades of Croy attached. I love it, Sarah. Glad to have you. Accepted. Wrong word. No, you're good. You're good. Kalani, accepted, approve, all that stuff. Yeah, man, no worries. That's why we looked this stuff up, right? The BlackRock ETF application does seem to be accepted. So I don't know what the right word was before, when they denied it or whatever. But I figured, dude, I figured it was, they might not have just signed their name on the application form or something. And there might have just been some formality issue. The BlackRock filled the application out incorrectly or something like that. So right now the application has been accepted. The SEC seems to be reviewing it. And look, I don't know, okay? I don't know if I necessarily want BlackRock to be a major player in the cryptocurrency space. But I do think that BlackRock being a major player in the crypto space is going to legitimize institutions. So I think that we could see an inflow of institutional dollars if BlackRock joins the game. So a lot of these other places, Fidelity and so on, if we do end up getting some pretty big names in the Bitcoin ETF space, then we might see some institutional money flow in. And I hate to say it, right? I hate to say it. I don't want that. I don't want BlackRock to own the industry. But, dude, if we started to hit all-time highs in Bitcoin again, the altcoin market is most likely going to soar alongside of it and be hitting much higher highs and larger percentage gains than Bitcoin is. Sarah, is your other channel ghost hunting? Ah, dude, that would be sweet if it was. I'm going to go watch all of them. Do it. JB, go watch all of the ghost hunting videos, please. Gary G, not in a pocket, but he's holding their pockets. You know, I still don't understand that reference, like, hold my pocket or whatever it is. But, Chris, I think you're right. Somebody tried to explain that to me. I don't know if it was Devil's Advocate or who, but, like, last year, 2 years ago, somebody tried to explain to me what holding your pocket meant. And, yeah, dude, I don't know. He's either in their pockets, with his hand in their pockets, he's holding their pockets. Something's happening with Gary Gensler in a pocket. I don't know what it is, but something is happening with Gary Gensler in a pocket right now. Bro, you're sleeping on RKLB. Dude, I don't want to be sleeping on anything, Christian. So RKLB, a stock or a crypto? Man, let's see, because I don't want to be sleeping on anything. All right, Rocket Labs, man. Rocket Labs looking pretty good over the last couple of weeks here. Couple of months, really. We've got some April, May lows around $3-4 here. And it is all the way up to 676 right now. So massive gains over the last couple of months. This is a good look, okay? And I'll say this, I'm not sleeping on it. It is very, very difficult to keep your eyes on literally every stock in crypto that is out there. But this does look like a very nice pattern here, and could have led to a lot of buyers buying into this area. Just look at this major bottom that was formed here. I mean, you're talking over the course of the last year, since May of 2022, massive bottom being touched in this $3.75, $4 area. That's May. Massive bottom being touched in October. Massive it did wick down a little bit or whatever, but massive bottom holding up in December. Massive, massive, massive bottom over the last 2.5 months between March and April there. And then boom, rallying off that. Now the good news is it broke through this major level of resistance that was formed at 575. This channel had been forming here, tapping between 375 and 575 for the entirety of the last year. Here's the thing you got to watch for though. Okay, it has had some very nice gains. And it did break through this first level of resistance. Watch these wicks here. It could be very similar price action. All right, so if you are buying into Rocket Lab, USA, whatever these guys do, if you're buying into them, just watch what the technical traders are going to be watching for. I don't know if this rally is fundamentally driven or if it's simply a technical bounce with a breakthrough resistance of this time or what the deal is. But yeah, you're going to want to watch that level right there. It could prove that we get all the way back up here to $8 before you see major resistance. So just keep your eyes on it. Rocket Labs, man, it's moving right now after setting up a major, major bottom in that 375 area. So keep your eyes on that one if you guys want. Try not to sleep on anything. Yes, it is. I walk around places and take screenshots. I have loads of pictures on my Facebook page. Sarah Destekroy, it sounds very scary. Is it scary? I don't like ghosts, man. Is it scary? Hello all. Lunk is up 3.70% in the last 24 hours. Boom, baby, boom, baby, boom. Old Rounder, bro. What is going on, Old Rounder, bro? Yeah, Terra Luna Classic doing very well today, and USTC doing very well today. The overall cryptocurrency market is actually being outperformed by Terra Luna Classic and certainly being outperformed by USTC. We got a George VVVVVV down there. Yeah, it ain't no George W, man. We got a George VVVVVV. If I can make 48 cents every other Tuesday, I'd be happy. Me too, Moji. Me too. Could you imagine being able to make 48 cents every other Tuesday? We would be ripping it. Luke is pumping today. Actually, both of you. Yes. Aruba Sue, you are correct. They launch small and mid-size rockets. They have one launching this evening. Oh, very interesting. Christian, very cool then. Let's hope that the rocket launch goes well. Because if the rocket launch does not go well, I would imagine that you could see a decline in the price there. So if you're watching Rocket Labs, man, if you're thinking about investing in them, technically if you get in today and the launch goes well, you could be doing very well tomorrow. If the launch does not go well, if you want to mitigate that risk of the uncertainty, wait till tomorrow to get in. Because, dude, the last thing we want is the rocket to blow up and your stock price to tank down. It's not that scary if you're okay walking around old graveyard. Do you do it with somebody else? Please tell me you do it with somebody else. Doing it alone would be much, much scarier. It's not that bad if you do it like when it's still light outside and you're walking around with some friends or something. Oh, don't do it all by yourself. Spooky. Don't do it all by yourself. Spooky, please. Hey, imagine a small kid, arms stretched up, holding their parent's hand in prison. You'd be holding a pocket if you were someone's B word. Only way you'd read that. You know me too well, Chris. You know me too well, man. That is true. That is true. You know me too well on that one. Okay. So a small kid, arms stretched up, holding their parent's hand. Yeah, I see it. So if you're like that little kid following somebody around, all right, you hold their pocket. Why aren't you holding their hand, man? Why is it a pocket? Why can't you just be holding their hand? I don't know. So I guess that's the indicator of who the alpha and who the beta is in that situation, right? The guy with his pockets out would be the alpha. The guy with his pocket holding a pocket would be the beta. Does that really take place, or is that just a saying? Because, dude, if that really takes place, like, listen, please, don't ever hold any other man's pocket. Dude, take your beating. If you're going to get beat, take your beating before you hold another man's pocket. Like, for real. Even if you're going to lose and you know you're going to lose that fight, dude, take your beating before you hold another man's pocket. Just bro advice, right? Bro advice. Don't do that. Don't do that. Oh my God, dude. Wounds heal, right? Wounds heal. But if that is a legitimate thing, Chris, and no. If you like, just take the beating and you're gonna be better off. You see Debbie. I hope Sarah does not see Debbie emoji. Miss Angie has helped me achieve such targets. No, JB. Miss Angie has helped me make $70,000 a day. It is just incredible what Miss Angie has been able to do to increase. I don't understand where these scammers come up with all this stuff, but wouldn't you think that a scammer would try to make something just at least a little bit more realistic? Nobody's making $70,000 a day. I don't even think that people that are that naive to believe it actually believe that. The comment sections in these finance videos or these crypto and stock videos are nuts, man. Miss Angie is not making anybody $70,000 a day. Miss Angie herself doesn't even make $70,000 a day scamming all of these people. So please do not believe Miss Angie and all of her little drone bees or whatever they are. There's a new AI site that analyzes crypto in terms of ups and downs. Check it out. Marcin, you got to give me the site, man. How am I supposed to know what the site is? You got to give me the site, Marcin. There's a lot of websites out there, man. I need to know what the website is before I just go check it out. Moji, are we still doing the 6 Sense reference? That we might be. Any opinions on Ryoshi's vision? Yeah. So Kevin, if you're talking about the token, right? I believe that was a total failure. With all of the burn rewards that they had going on, and the fact that never even came to be, and basically scamming people into believing they're going to get token rewards or burn rewards that they never got. If you're talking Ryoshi's vision in terms of the thing that Satoshi and his team made up, I also think that is a scam as well. I don't actually think that Ryoshi was real, okay? And I'm going to be honest, I think that if you truly asked Satoshi, he would tell you that Ryoshi is made up. Of course, he's not going to do so as the leader of Shiba Inu coin, but if you knew him personally, right, and you asked him, he would also say, yeah, man, Ryoshi's just made up. We came in and we hijacked the project after it went to zero. So I think that Ryoshi's vision, the token, and Ryoshi's vision, like as a vision, is made up. What are your thoughts on BlackRock and all its institutional money controlling the market and driving it down so they can mop it with all the discounts? Tony D, that's a possibility, but I don't think right now that BlackRock is trying to drive the market down, okay? I think that the regulation, okay, maybe that is inspired by BlackRock is what's driving the prices down. So I think that Gary Gensler was really trying to make a way, the SEC was really trying to make a way for his friends at BlackRock and so on. These guys that are, I'm sure, sliding him millions of dollars under the table somewhere to come up with all of this regulation and threaten all of the exchanges is what has driven prices down and what's leading BlackRock, like leading the way for BlackRock to join the crypto industry and potentially thrive in the crypto industry. But I don't think that they're going to use their money to drive prices down. I think that they're using their influence over Gary Gensler and the SEC to drive prices down. 25 months of bro. Oh my gosh. J-Bones, man, looking good. Miss Angie for president in 2024. Well, if that's the case, let me be vice, dude. Let's get it. Yeah, dude, if Miss Angie can scam people into believing that they're making $70,000 a day, you know how many people would vote for Miss Angie even if they never even seen her? they would still vote for Miss Angie, thinking that they could make $70,000 a day. So, Miss Angie for president, Clay Bro for vice, man. Let's make it happen. Do you want Do Kwon to get back to Luna? You know what, Aru? I really don't care if Do Kwon gets back to Luna or not. I really don't have any interest in Luna. So, with that being said, however, I do think that there would be some sort of a correlation between Luna beginning to thrive or Luna really moving higher in price and its ability to inspire Terra Luna Classic investors and therefore also driving the price of Terra Luna Classic up. So, do I necessarily care about Do Kwon? No, I do not. But anything that helps the price of Terra Luna Classic move up, and I say that word anything loosely because clearly I'm not willing to sell my soul to watch the price of Terra Luna Classic go up, but anything that helps Terra Luna Classic go up, I would enjoy. I would get behind that. But please know that I use the word anything very, very loosely there because there are some things that I would not support. J-Bones, congrats on the 25. Looks amazing. Absolutely, Kevin. Oh, Bones with the 25. It is looking good, man. It is looking good. Once BlackRock is cleared, how long after do you think they will start to dump money into the market? Oh, so Jeffrey, once they get the clear, I would imagine, and this is just me and my opinion here, I would imagine that it would be almost instant, okay? If they get everything approved, and they might be working behind the scenes right now. And I also do not know any of the other, I guess, regulatory pathways and red tape that they would have to cut through. But I don't think it would be that long before they start going out and selling that Bitcoin ETF. Why? Because they are making money by doing so. And they don't want to wait. If they're going to end up making Miss Angie $70,000 a day, which they'll probably end up making $1 million a day or more on that ETF. But if they're going to be making Miss Angie type money, they're not going to wait an extra day. They're going to get their approval, and they're going to start just generating returns. That would be my best guess, is that it happens very quickly. Now, I don't know if I don't know what other red tape they have to jump through. So if they can get approval from the SEC, I don't know if they need to, I don't know if they need to get approval to secure X amount of Bitcoin. I don't know if they need to get approval to get listed on Coinbase or to have Coinbase the custodian or to get listed on exchanges. That stuff might take additional time. So, for example, if the SEC gives them approval to start a Bitcoin ETF, and that Bitcoin ETF is going to be traded on the New York Stock Exchange, they may need, they may need approval then from the New York Stock Exchange. And that may take weeks. That may take months. So I think that they're going to get started as soon as possible. I just don't know what the time frame would be between when they start and when you could actually go out there and purchase it. But please remember, guys, if you do want a Bitcoin ETF, and I don't know how BlackRock's is going to be different, but Grayscale has a Bitcoin ETF right here. So if you're interested in tracking the price of Bitcoin with an ETF, you've already got this. You've got a Bitcoin ETF that you can go out there and purchase right now. And here's the interesting part. When, I don't know, Bitcoin was trading in that $15,000 range, right? The ETF was trading in the $7 range, which was roughly a 50% discount. So this ETF should still be trading at a discount. This should be at about $30 right now. If it was trading at, I guess, total asset value, it would be trading at about $30 per share. So this Bitcoin ETF is still viewed as a little bit more risky than in the overall price of Bitcoin because it's still trading at a discount. There's another one. I think it's ETHE. Yeah, if you want an Ethereum ETF right here. It has done very well over the last like 3 days, so you could still get this at a decent 10% discount if it drops back down here. But this is an Ethereum ETF that you can get a hold of. Now, I didn't think that they had options. So if you guys prefer to own shares, or if you've got money in your brokerage account, but you don't want to necessarily go out and pay the ridiculous spread that Webull has on Bitcoin, then you can buy a Bitcoin or Ethereum ETF here. So it's already available if you want an ETF that tracks the price of Bitcoin, it tracks the price of Ethereum. BlackRock coming into the game could just legitimize it a little bit better than what we've currently got. Hey Clay, try to KYC on KuCoin. It says United States not support. Correct. Yeah, so Tony D, KuCoin does not and did not have all of the necessary licenses to work in the United States. So what that meant for any US users up until this past weekend was that you were using KuCoin as a decentralized exchange. KuCoin was not allowing US users to deposit fiat money, meaning dollars. They were not allowing US users to deposit dollars, and they were not allowing you to withdraw money, like, US dollars back to your bank account. So you had to use them like a decentralized exchange. I'm sure it's because of all of the MiCA regulations and everything that's going on in Europe, but they are now requiring like full KYC from any user. This is the part that I don't like, and I'm glad you asked about it, Tony, because this is basically the equivalent of like a Uniswap or a Pancake Swap or a decentralized exchange requiring KYC. Now, because they don't have their licenses here in the United States, you are not allowed to use KuCoin at all anymore. You can simply deposit on the platform and use it as a wallet, like to hold your cryptocurrency, but you cannot trade. You cannot buy and sell. Technically, you can sell if you still have it there, so you can withdraw it off of the platform. But that's all you can do, man, is deposit and withdraw cryptocurrency. So it's no different than just a wallet to hold it in right now. Miss Angie tells your future too. She has ESPN, maybe. We all love the ESPN, don't we? I think I might have missed something there. Am I the only one that actually clicked 1 when Angie from the warranty department called? You might be, Pudgy. You might be. Let's see. I hope I'm wrong, but I don't think you can see with surpass 36,000 short-term on the news of BlackRock ETF being approved and finalized. I would imagine long-term gains versus immediate. I hope I'm wrong, but I don't think you can see. I don't think you can see with surpass 36,000 short-term. Oh, okay. So you're saying you don't think that Bitcoin can pass $36,000 on the news short-term. I would imagine long-term gain. Yeah, you know what, Kalani? I actually don't know how impactful the BlackRock ETF would be. One of the ways I guess you could figure that out is Bitcoin is currently trading at what, a $500 billion valuation? My gosh, hold on, I got some in my eye. I think Bitcoin's trading at like a $500 billion valuation right now. Or close to it. Let's see. $587. Alright, so it's trading at a $587 billion valuation. Let's just call it 6 to make it easy. You would need, for a 20% increase, you would need roughly a 20% increase in market cap, or roughly an inflow equivalent to that. So we would need to see almost $120 billion inflowing into Bitcoin. I'm going to say this, man. I'm going to say this. Okay, if we really did have a hunt, I don't think it's that crazy for BlackRock to trigger a $120 billion price move. I really don't. Just to not to necessarily put it in perspective, right? Because it is very difficult. But if you look at, and I don't think it's impossible for them to do it in like one day. So if you look at NVIDIA here, NVIDIA's earnings report coming out, and NVIDIA jumping from $300 to $400 per share. This was roughly a 25%, 30% almost increase. It was about a 25% increase. And it drove them to a near $1 trillion valuation. This was well over a $120 billion inflow. So the fact that they gained over $120 billion in market cap in a single day, I do believe BlackRock could see inflows similar to that. I have no idea. I'm going to be on board with you. I have no idea if that's going to happen. But I really don't think that that's impossible to see a 20% spike. Oh, man, I was supposed to be Big Weeble that whole time. Sorry, guys. With NVIDIA, though, when NVIDIA gapped up on their earnings report and had massive amounts of money flowing into the stock, and that triggered more than $120 billion increase in funds, taking NVIDIA to above now a $1.12 trillion valuation. I don't think that that's going to be impossible for something like Bitcoin based on the amount of money that BlackRock has. Now, I will say this, BlackRock is not going to invest all $10 trillion of their assets, so don't get that twisted. They're not going to come in and throw $1 trillion or $10 trillion themselves into Bitcoin. But $120 billion in comparison to all of the money that's out there, I think it's possible. I don't know if it's going to happen. I don't know if anybody does. Let's see here. ChatGPT says Shiba will reach $1 within 5 years. And I'm really bullish on Shib. Let's get started. Dude, I think ChatGPT might be looking for some clicks there, roulette wheel. I don't know. But I would love it if Shiba Inu coin touched anything near that, man. I'm not sure if this is relevant, but Lunka Bull crossed on the weekly MACD yesterday. However, this only occurred on the charts that omit price history, prior to the DPEG. Yeah, you know what? Well, on the weekly. Okay, so you're looking at a weekly graph. I would imagine that you would be right then, because weekly is going to be bringing in some pretty old data there. But, yeah, old rounder, bro. I think that Terra Luna Classic is actually looking at a pretty strong technical formation on its graph right now. Getting ready to retest some very significant resistance, though, at that 10,000 point per coin mark. Let's see. Which thoughts on it is why XRP has stopped going up. Sarah Destek-Croy. My thoughts on it, profit taking. Okay? It had its immediate surge. It had all of its excitement. Traders poured in to simply buy into that excitement. You might not like it. I was one of them, right? I did not own. I think I had a little bit in one of my trust wallets, but I did not have a ton. So I jumped in and I actually traded on the KuCoin platform. Gosh, what was it? Thursday or Friday, right? I actually traded. I got in, I got out on the move. And I know a lot of other traders would have done the same thing as well. So them jumping in did cause the price to surge much beyond maybe where it would have if they didn't. And then, of course, them jumping out allowed the price to stabilize maybe where it felt comfortable at that 75-cent mark. So I know it dropped down to about 67 cents, back up to 77, and it might be at like 75 cents today, right? Bitcoin at 36,000. Cha-ching! Who needs Miss Angie? Not me! Not me! Although, dude, if Miss Angie really could give me $70,000 a day, let's get started. This bear market has been extremely unforgiving. Dark. You are right, man. You are right. But I'm going to tell you this. The harder the bear market, the better the bull market. Dude, it's a little bit different than the previous bear market. Especially for me. Maybe not for you guys. I don't know. But the previous bear market, I would still look up prices and kind of like read about crypto and stuff like that. But obviously I was not making videos. I was not trying to stay as up to date as possible on projects like Terra Luna Classic. Shiba Inu coin didn't even exist, and stuff like that to inform people on YouTube or whatever. I wasn't making YouTube videos. But what I did notice, and what is going to be hard for me to notice this time, because I am so into it like all day long, is that when Bitcoin prices had fallen back down to like 4,000 from 20,000, when Zcash had gone from 700 down to $18 a coin, people truly started to believe that cryptocurrency was just a fad, that it was just something that people bought into, and that it was actually done. And I don't know if we've necessarily been to that part yet, and I don't think that I'm going to be able to know if we've gotten to that part, because I am so in tune with everything that's going on right now, literally looking it up, I don't know, every waking hour of the day, discussing it with you guys online. So I don't know how the sentiment has necessarily changed overall, but if we gauge the numbers that we have access to, you guys know that just 2 weeks ago, last week even, the numbers that we were seeing beginning of last week, the numbers that we were seeing in the live streams were like 30, maybe 40 people. That was down drastically from the 100, 200, 300 people that we may have seen in here when the bull market was going on, 400 people. So there was a drastic reduction in the overall amount of people that cared about cryptocurrency enough or cared about stocks enough to sit in the live streams. The number's actually ticking back up a little bit, sitting at 50 right now. It's not a huge increase, but it does show that interest is on the uptick again. So that is one of the ways that you can actually gauge how many people are interested in what's going on in the market, simply by looking at the amount of people that are in here and paying attention to prices and stuff. First time I checked the charts in a month, and I feel so much better not looking. Messy Marvin, I can almost guarantee it, dude. You know, if the price action is going to affect you emotionally, I'll say this: you might have too much. You might have too much cryptocurrency, or you might be making too much of an emphasis on trading and swing trading. You're probably going to be much better off and much more comfortable if you just take the long-term approach, man. Buy, hold, don't even care. It is what it is. It does take a lot of stress away. Moji, more like asleep, bro. Work kicked my butt yesterday. Well, you know what, Dark Bro? I'm glad you were able to get some rest, man. Sorry I'm late. Any updates on Terraform and the SEC? Jennifer, I actually have none. I have not seen anything in terms of that court case and what's going on between the SEC, Terraform Labs, Do Kwon, and Terra Luna Classic's classification there. So I'm very sorry that I don't have any information on that, but I don't even know if anybody's got some information on it, despite the judge that would be in that case. Bro, just the FYI, Discord link in all your descriptions is expired, so I can't join. Yeah, Megan, if you would like to join, it's crazy. Can you get like a permanent link, or does it expire every week? I'm not huge on Discord, so I don't know all of the ins and outs on that, but I don't know if the link expires always, like every 7 days, or if you can get a permanent link to the Discord. I gotta update it here, so let me get this out. Alright, if you want to join the Discord, I pinned the link up to the top of the chat right there. And we got a roulette wheel! Thank you very much for the super chat. Thank you very much for the coffee. Thank you very much for the authorized hydration. Roulette wheel coming in hot, man. Roulette wheel, thank you very much for the super chat and making sure that I stay hydrated. You got something in my eye, roulette wheel, and I don't know what it was, dude. You're gonna make me start crying here in a second. Roulette wheel, thank you very much for that super chat and making sure that I did get at least one drink during this live stream. This dude's looking out for my health and well-being. Appreciate you, roulette wheel. FTAO, what is FTAO, Clay, bro? On Friday afternoon, I got a timeout from the live stream chat by Dark Bro for no reason at all. He claims it was his fat finger. I think it was his dark side. I feel he needs a telling off with his stern face. This is behavior is not tolerated. It is not acceptable and highly uncouth. I don't even know what that word means, man. So to the bros, I hope you will listen to these things in advance. Lemon Lust. Yes, guys. A very stern warning. Do not be timing people out, even if your fingers are fat. Dude, accidents happen. Lemon Lust, man. Accidents happen. It is all right. You're here today, and you'll be here tomorrow, and you'll be here the next day. If it was not an accident, well, do better next time. If it was an accident, they happen, man. Audi! Am I green? Lisbon, you are green, man. You are green. Hey, Clay, imagine Nano Dimension's losses and SSYS is bought out $28 per share. Nano Dimension owns just about 17% of the company. That would be a huge win. Their average purchase price of $15. Oh, Leonard. Imagine Nano Dimensions loses. Leonard, man, it's over my head. I don't know what Nano Dimensions has going on, man. And I don't know what. Yeah, dude, I don't know. I don't know what the. I don't know anything about this here. I don't know anything about Nano Dimensions ownership in SSYS or what that would mean. But if you want to break it down a little bit further for everybody else in the chat, man, please do. Calamity 14 boost to the Discord server to have a permanent invite link. Gotcha. All right, JB. Dude, JB is like a Discord freaking genius, man. I was just posing a rhetorical question out there, and this dude actually knows the answer to it. Woo! Very nice. Emoji. Emoji booster, okay, booster spendy, but JB knows about. Oh, what is this one, man? This is an interesting one. I don't even. Thank you very much, Roulette Wheel, for the super sticker. I don't even think I've ever seen that one before. Roulette Wheel, man, thank you very much for that. That's the first time I've seen that super sticker right there. So I really, really enjoyed it. All the new ones, guys. Thank you very much. And Roulette Wheel, absolutely appreciate it. Hopefully, I did it to your liking. Because I've never seen that one before. I mean, you got to think of it on the fly, dude. You got to think of it, and that's a pretty good one. So that one's pretty cool. Oh, yeah. Cincinnati. Something. Lisbon. I have no idea what's going on right now. Dang, Limitless went straight to HR. I think he was, like, slightly kidding, though. I don't know. Yeah, guys, don't go to HR and snitch on your coworkers unless they're, like, doing something extremely inappropriate. Welcome, Lisbon, DD214. That one is funny, too. I do like that one. Never seen it before. Are Dark gonna lose his went? Oh, Dark, don't lose your wrench, man. I don't even know what I would do if I had to see Dark, bro, in, like, a green name. Like, Moji, like, all of these names that are constantly purple in here, I really don't know what I would do if I had to see your guys' names as green. It would be very, very strange to me to see some of these names as green. It really would. I don't even know how we'd get through that. Let's check out XRP. Let's check out. I have not looked at Pepe 2, but I do want to look at Pepe 2 because Coinbase, or not Coinbase, I got a notification from KuCoin. KuCoin is trying to run some promo where anybody with an affiliate link gets like Pepe 2.0 for getting people to sign up. So I'm wondering if Pepe 2.0 is having a pretty rough time right now. Let's come out here to this page. Bitcoin down 30,108 right now. Let's look up XRP to see where it's at real quick. XRP 74.75, 73 cents right now. All right, it's down a little bit from where it was earlier. Yeah, I knew it was touching like 75 earlier. So dropping, actually, and that might be what's causing the drop-off in Bitcoin and other cryptos as well. So XRP moving from 76 cents down to 73 cents very, very quickly there. Keep our eyes on that, but Pepe 2 is what I wanted. Pepe, ooh, dang, man. Pepe 2 getting hit pretty hard here. Pepe 2 sitting at a $19 million market cap, down 16% on the day today, touching intraday lows that are now intraday levels of support. So we're going to have to see if that maintains its level, but, dude, actually, yeah, they're giving away a lot of Pepe 2.0 because they said they had like 20 billion Pepe 2.0 to give away or something. So they're giving away a decent chunk of that. 20 billion Pepe 2.0, 420 trillion total. I mean, it's not even. It's still a lot of Pepe 2.0, man. Still a lot of Pepe 2.0. Lisbon, thank you very much for the super chat. Lisbon, $2 in my account. The other euro is left for the milk bottle. Well, you know what? Milk bottle or no milk bottle, I thank you very much, Lisbon, for that super chat right there. Appreciate it, man. And yeah, if that's the shout out you got going along with it, man, $2 or €2. No, what is that? Is that a. Yeah, that's a euro, not a pound, right? €2 left on my account. The other euro is left for the milk bottle. You're getting a bottle of milk, man. Good deal, Lisbon. Let's see. Waiting on my money to clear and was going to buy some crypto. I've been using KuCoin. Is that out now? Tony D, as of right now, yes. I believe that using KuCoin is out for making trades from the United States. You can't even convert it. You can't, like, even if you've got crypto on the KuCoin platform, I don't think that they're letting you convert to other cryptocurrency. I could be wrong. I don't know if it's simply trading that has been disabled. You may be able to convert. I have not tested that. I mean, if you want to go, because there is a difference between converting and trading on their platform. So you may actually be able to convert. I'm not sure. If not, then no, you can only withdraw. So yes, it is unfortunately going to be out of the question unless, of course, you simply want to convert. If that's a possibility, I don't actually know if it is or not. Snitches reminds me of slithering snakes. Wow, man, slithering snakes. I don't know. I've had a couple snakes in the backyard. I don't really like snakes too much, guys. They're not bad, but like I don't really like snakes. Let's see. I'm the most poor investor around. Lisbon. Well, you know what, dude? That's something to be proud of. Even if you really, truly are the poorest investor around, I'm going to tell you this, dude. You're an investor. You're still in the game. You are so much better off than some other people who don't focus at all on their future. I mean, dude, if you throw €1 a day into the market, it's not going to seem like that much, but it really does accumulate over time. And if you think that you can't afford €1 a day, I believe that you could. You could probably budget that in there somewhere. But imagine, okay, €1 a day, somehow by the time you retire, it turns into €250,000. That's more than probably 90% of the people in Europe have. And all it's going to cost you is €1 a day, man. So let's see if I can actually get a number there. All right, number of periods. Yeah, let's just do 40 years because I know. Let's say you could start with €100. I'm pretty sure everybody could start with €100. Let's say you're able to make an average of 8% a year, and you are able €1 a day. You're able to add in 300. Let's just make it a little easier. Let's just say you can add €400 a year during the period. Let's see what that ends up being. Yeah, dude. I mean, I don't even know if you're going to miss €1. I don't know if you're going to miss €1 a day. But by the time you're ready to retire, man, that's €105,000 that you'd have stacked up. €105,000, I guarantee you. There might be some people in here right now that are 65 years old, that are in their 60s, and I guarantee that they would tell you that they would love to have an additional $100,000 right now. There's nobody in here that wouldn't want an additional $100,000. That's what you get out of it, man. Average market returns, that's not a lot to ask for. That 8% is not a lot to ask for. And it's actually doable. It's not something like I'm going to put in there double your money every year or anything crazy. But, dude, you're sitting there with €105,000, $105,000 at the end of the time frame, and all you did was €1 a day, man. Let's see. What happened to all of the reports that said if XRP won their court case, it would go to $3 to $10, and that didn't happen. Yeah, Giovanni, here's my best guess, man. People are extremely optimistic. Okay, and they never factor in the fact that people take profits. Now, I will agree that I do believe Ripple could be valued at that $3 point. That's relatively simple for a multinational, international finance, company that's actually got sales and it's actually got revenue to support a valuation of about $100 billion. That's not crazy. So I think that Ripple at that $3 price point is definitely doable, but we're still not necessarily out of the clear yet. So the SEC, they still do have time to appeal the decision. And if that takes place, man, we're right back in the exact same position that we're in last week. We're right back to the court. We've got a new judge. This new judge now gets to decide if they agree with the previous or the lower court, or if they're going to make up their own mind and say that XRP wins on both accounts, or that the SEC wins on all accounts. So that could be I guess, deciding factor as well, is that the judge, could still see an appeal from the SEC or from Ripple. If Ripple doesn't want to pay the fines for selling direct to institutional, or I guess sophisticated investors is the word that they used. If they don't want to pay the fines for selling a security in that, they could also appeal. So I think that appeal might be keeping people on the sidelines just a little bit. Been sending BNB to KuCoin and swapping for whatever I want and transferring onto my ledger. Yeah, see, Tony D, man, that's you're using it exactly like a pancake swap, right? You're using it exactly like a decentralized exchange, which is what I was doing. But now, because of these micro regulations, man, they're making decentralized exchanges KYC. It's kind of crazy to me. Started with 500 euros and have 2,200 now. Boom, babe. Lisbon, you're not the poorest investor around, man. You're not the poorest investor around. I'll tell you that right now, dude. You're actually killing it. After 2 years and pays all my bills from it. Lisbon, dude. Yes. Convert to any crypto I can send to Coinbase to be able to withdraw to my bank accounts. I also have crypto.com that I use as well. 2 ways to be able to cash out to my bank account. Yes, Dark Bro, you are absolutely right. And I think you can actually use Kraken here in the United States as well to do that. There might be some other small exchanges that allow you to do it too. I'm retiring. I'm 63. Very good. Lisbon. All right. So you might not have 40 years left. You might not have 40 years left to see a €1 a day investment grow. But that is proof that it does grow, man. And there you go. Lisbon. Tell everybody in the chat right now that you would love to have an additional $100,000, and you probably wouldn't miss a single euro a day. And then you can take it from somebody who, is not 34 or however old I am. You take it from somebody that's 63. What the heck was I just going to say? Oh, does anybody in here use L-Bank? Does anybody in here use the cryptocurrency exchange L-Bank? I do not, but man, they blow my emails up every single day trying to get me to, promo L-Bank and, maybe instead of KuCoin or something. And I don't know if L-Bank's available in the United States or if it's a good exchange or not. So with the United States no longer being able to use KuCoin, I am considering, or Binance, I am considering swapping one of those out for maybe another exchange. Either MEXC blows my emails up and L-Bank blows my emails up. There's some other exchanges too that I've never even heard of. So I'm not gonna go that route with exchanges I've never heard of before. But if anybody uses MEXC or if anybody uses L-Bank in here, kind of give me your thoughts on those, because I do not use them. I do see MEXC promoting a lot, and kind of feel comfortable with them. L-Bank I don't see as much, so I don't know, but I would want to know your guys' thoughts if any of you use either one of those exchanges. But 2 million Luke every month. There you go. Lisbon, yes, roulette is good to know. I'm not alone. Lisbon joined the club. Most of us in here in the same boat. I'm 40,000, about 7,000 right now. Dude, that's the I guess harshness of this bear market. That, yeah, if you guys have been in here for the last couple of years, and I know some people are newer, But 90% declines, man, across the cryptocurrency board have not been nice to people. But the good news is, okay, every single bear market that we have seen so far has been followed by a bull market where new, ridiculously higher all-time highs have been hit. So there is light at the end of the tunnel, guys. And I'm glad that you guys are, the 50 of you that are in here have not given up. Like my new toys, I'm kind of spoiled. There you go. 40K is just a nice new toy for me. Maybe a camper or a boat. Yeah, roulette wheel. That's true, too. It is nice. It is nice to be able to go out, and if you want a brand new car, or brand new camper, brand new boat, whatever, absolutely. But, dude, some people, 40,000, I mean, that's... they've never saved 40,000 before in their life, so that's the difference, and why I always say it always depends on who you are as an investor. Some people are in much different situations than others. They suck per transaction. Yes, I do. Are you talking about L-Bank, Emmanuel? You talking about L-Bank, or are you talking about MEXC? Which one? Let me know which one you're talking about. That sucks per transaction. Matthew Perry mentioned using it before. Ask him. MEXC or because I can. I've DM'd Matt Perry plenty of times. L-Bank or MEXC. L-Bank sucks because they charge huge fees for transferring anything. Okay, all right. I have Saitama on L-Bank. All right, Emmanuel and Roulette Wheel says L-Bank has extremely high fees. Dang, I'm just not catching up on the chat. What's with all that dark bro hate today? There's no dark bro hate, man. What's your thoughts on Simpson Coin? Emmanuel, I can look it up. I actually don't know anything about Simpson Coin. Let's see. I used L-Bank recently, but did not KYC. I made a purchase and withdrew. I heard from someone else that they sent an email that there is some sort of issue accepting U.S. customers. All right, L-Bank. All right, cool. So you guys don't like... Okay, so what is this, Stefan? Is that Stefan, man? Sorry, Mr. Malay. I'm sure I'm pronouncing that name incorrectly there. But L-Bank is good for you. All right, you like L-Bank. Some other people think that L-Bank's fees are a little bit high. So maybe, I don't know, dude. If you guys think their fees are high, I don't want to get involved with anything that just rips a ton of money. If you guys have used MEXC, give me some feedback on MEXC. I don't even make $40,000 a year. I'd take a month off of work. Kalani, there you go, dude. That's what I'm saying, man. Everybody's in a different position, okay? And Kalani, that's not to say that one day you're not going to be making more than $40,000 a year. Dude, if you join Miss Angie's advice, you might even make $40,000 a day. I'm just kidding on that. Don't follow Miss Angie. She's not going to make you $40,000 a day. Anonymous, if you're trying to look like a bunch, you did a great job. Enjoy the time out. Anonymous, I did not even see your chat in here. So, JB's gotcha, man. JB's gotcha. Honey Fent. What's going on, Honey Fent? And we're going to look up Simpson Coin real quick. Most likely before we get off here for the day. Or not for the day, for the morning here. All right, Simpson Coin sitting at a 2.64% loss today. Only a tiny $1.1 million market cap. What is this? Quadrillion? Million, billion, trillion. My gosh, dude. 420 quadrillion supply. That, my friends, is a very high supply. I can't count all of these zeros. Double, triple, quadruple, 10x. I don't know, man. So you're looking at about a 15x increase if it gets back up to its all-time highs. Obviously, 15x still only puts it at a $15 million market cap. So it is easily doable to see $15 million inflow. My best bet is that these previous, I didn't look at the time frame there. My best bet is that these are going to be back in like May, June when Pepe was running. Yeah. So this began to run when Pepe was running. If there's another meme coin frenzy, okay, I'm not going to discount Homer or Simpson Coin from being able to run. when Pepe took off and all of these meme coins, Wojak, Bilbo, the SpongeBob, all of those other coins were taking off as well. It was just a huge meme coin frenzy. That has died down. I mean, not as many people talk about Pepe now. Clearly, it's not surging in value. But if it does again, yes, Homer could take off again. And it doesn't take much to see these little meme coins rip massively in value, because if they've got $1 million market cap and they see $1 million inflowing, they're going to double in price, triple in price maybe. They're really going to be able to go up fast. So my thoughts on that, I have no idea what they do. Anytime you're looking at meme coins, the risk to reward ratio is extremely high. So just keep it in mind, man. L-Bank allows SMA tokens, and as soon as the token is listed on Coinbase, I am moving as soon as possible. Well, there you go, man. Get it off L-Bank and get it onto Coinbase there. Let's see. That coin's done. Honey says that coin is done, guys. All right, it is past 1 o'clock, man. Get your names in the chat right now. We're going to do some shout-outs, and we will be back this afternoon with another live stream. Make sure to check back in for that one. Appreciate all of you guys keeping the chat going this morning, enjoying the conversation, having a great time. And let's do these shout-outs, and we'll be back a little bit later. Honey, Fence, see you later, man. Roulette Wheel, Dark Pro, Moji, enjoy it. Honey, see you later, Moji. Mr. Brian, Roulette Wheel, peace out to the diamond-handed King Soons, baby. Pudgy, see you later. Enjoy your afternoon, man. Actually, it's still morning for you. Enjoy your morning, Pudgy. Dark Bro, enjoy it. J Bones, Lisbon, Emmanuel, absolutely. Thank you for chiming in about L-Bank, man. Troy, see you later. Mr. Brian, Lemon Lust, peace out to you, Brandon, and Old Rounder Bro. See you later. Aruba Sue. Bye for now, Sarah. See you later. And stay out of the graveyard, Sarah. Don't do anything scary this afternoon. Roulette Wheel, enjoy your afternoon, man. Tony D, boom, baby. See you later. No Toast in the chat, baby. What's going on, No Toast? Giovanni, Lisbon. See you later. DD214. Giovanni, Mr. Brian, all of you guys. I think you know what time it is. You want to say it with me? Say it with me. Until the next time, hope that each and every one of you have an awesome day.